Welcome back to B-Dubs Cubs for game number 50 of the 1998 Sammy Sosa replay. Just to recap where we're at right now, through 49 games, Sosa is 70 for 205. That comes out to a 341 average. He's got 21 home runs, 54 RBIs, 47 runs scored, and 8 stolen bases. The Cubs are 22 and 27 heading into game 50. Without any further ado, game number 50 was played in Atlanta on May 25th, 1998. Let's get right to the starting lineups for your Chicago Cubs. Leading off and playing center field is Brant Brown. Hitting second, playing second, Mickey Morandini. Hitting third in right field, the man of the hour, slamming Sammy Sosa. Hitting fourth at first base, they call him amazing, Mark Grace. Hitting fifth in left field, Henry Rodriguez. Hitting sixth at shortstop, Jeff Blauser. Hitting seventh, getting the start at third base today, Manny Alexander. Hitting eighth behind the plate, Sandy Martinez. Sandy Martinez was a catcher for Kerry Wood's 20 strikeout game, for those that don't know. And on the mound today for the Chicago Cubs, Kevin Tapani. Tapani is a C-grade pitcher with a Z modifier. And now for your home team, the Atlanta Braves. Leading off, playing shortstop, Jose Guillen. Ozzie Guillen. Leading off at shortstop, Ozzie Guillen. Hitting second at second base, Keith Lockhart. Hitting third at third base, Chipper Jones. Hitting fourth at first base, the Big Cat, Andres Galarraga. Hitting fifth, playing right field today, Michael Tucker. Hitting sixth, behind the plate, Javi Lopez. Hitting seventh in left field, Curtis Pride. Hitting eighth in center field, Andrew Jones. And batting ninth on the mound today for your Atlanta Braves, Kevin Millwood. Millwood is a grade C pitcher with an X modifier. As always, for our 1998 Sammy Sosa replays, we will be back for every Sammy Sosa at-bat. So stay tuned as Sammy Sosa steps into the box. Stepping into the box for his first plate appearance of the day, Sammy Sosa. Just a recap to get us caught up here. Brant Brown popped out to the third baseman. Mickey Morandini laced a single into left, which brings up Sammy Sosa. Runner on first base. Sosa steps in. He stares out at Millwood, who gets the sign, comes set, and delivers. It's a 16 for Sosa. That's going to be a 28. It's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop's got a charge. Guillen has to range in, grabs the ball, fires to Galarraga for the fielder's choice out at first base. That will go 6-3 on the fielder's choice. Advancing to second base on the play is Mickey Morandini, which brings up Mark Grace. We will be back when Sammy Sosa steps into the box for at-bat number 2. Stepping in for his second at-bat of the game, Sammy Sosa, just to catch us all up to speed here. Tapani threw a 1-2-3 inning in the first, but then Andres Galarraga led off the second inning for the Braves with a solo shot to right field to put the Braves up 1-0. Here in the top of the third for the Cubs, Kevin Tapani struck out looking. Brant Brown popped out to the second baseman. Mickey Morandini drew the walk ahead of Sosa, which brings us to where we are right now. Sammy Sosa, Kevin Millwood. 2 outs, runner at first. Morandini gets his lead. Millwood his sign, and he comes set and delivers to Sosa the pitch. 21 to Sosa. That's going to be a 13. Millwood strikes him out swinging. The second strikeout of the inning and the game for Millwood ends the inning. For the Cubs in this one, no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave one on. We've played 2.5 in Atlanta. The Braves lead 1-0. Stay tuned. We will be back for Sammy Sosa's third at-bat of this ballgame. Stepping up to the plate, getting into the box for his third at-bat of the game is Sammy Sosa. Game recap. Galarraga hit the home run in the second inning and then came up again in the third and hit a 2-run double. So Andres Galarraga already 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs today. The Cubs had a little bit of something going in the fourth. They did score a run, but the current topic of conversation in this game is Kevin Millwood has struck out 5 straight batters. So we are in the top of the 5th inning, 2 outs, nobody on. Braves lead this one 3-1. Millwood goes into his windup and delivers. 26 to Sosa, 13, and Millwood has struck out 6 straight batters. He gets Sosa swinging. That is 6 straight strikeouts for Millwood. He's got 8 on the game. Through 4.5 in this one, the Braves lead at 3-1. Stay tuned. We will be back when Sammy Sosa comes to the plate for at bat number 4. We are back for Sammy Sosa's 4th at bat, and this one's got some implication. Let's see here. Springer is coming in for the Braves. Let me make this change really quick on the scorecard. Springer comes in. He is a C pitcher with an XW modifier. Rudy Saenz came in. He threw an inning. He actually threw last inning. 1, 2, 3, struck out 2 in the inning. No hits, no runs, none earned. He did not walk, and he struck out 2. The line on Millwood, 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 of them earned. He walked 4, struck out 8. For the Cubs, Tapney went 6 innings, gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned. Walked 2, struck out 5. Amari Telemaco came in and threw the 7th, a scoreless 7th. The score in this one is 3-2 Braves. Sosa steps in. He is 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts. Springer stares in at Lopez, gets the sign, goes into his windup, and delivers the pitch to Sosa. It's a 64. It's going to be a 13. He struck him out. Springer strikes Sosa out looking. His first strikeout of the game, the first out of the inning, and the 3rd time in a row that Sosa has struck out. We leave you in this one. Top of the 8th inning, 1 out. Braves lead 3-2. We will be back if Sammy Sosa gets a 5th at bat. If not, we will be back with game totals and more after this. Folks, as unbelievable as it sounds, we are back because Sammy Sosa is stepping into the box. Do we have a lot to catch you up on? Where do we even begin? The Cubs have held the Braves off the scoreboard since the 3rd. The Braves still sit with 3 runs. The Chicago Cubs, who are trailing by 1 going into the top of the 8th inning. Sammy Sosa struck out looking. You saw that at bat. The very next batter, Mark Grace, drew a base on balls. Henry Rodriguez hit next. He popped out to the shortstop. Chicago Cubs manager pinch hit Jose Hernandez. Jim Riggleman pinch hit Jose Hernandez for Jeff Blauser, hoping to catch lightning in a bottle and hoping that Jose Hernandez would connect on a long ball. That is exactly what he did, as he took a Springer fastball and crushed the ball to right field for a 2-run home run. So in the 8th inning, the Cubs scored twice. They have the lead in this one by a score of 4-3. Actually 5-3 now because they have scored another run here in the 9th. Sammy Sosa steps in with a runner on first base. The Cubs lead this one 5-3. There are 2 outs in the game, in the inning. Lightenberg gets his sign from Lopez and comes set. Glances at Morandini at first and delivers the pitch to Sosa. Sammy Sosa, 65. That's a 35. It's going to be a high pop fly. No W modifier for Lightenberg. Lopez tosses the mask aside, and he has got the foul out off the bat of Sammy Sosa. That goes down as a P2 in the scorebook for the 3rd out of the inning. The Cubs, however, score another run. It's earned. They do it on 2 hits, no errors. They leave 1 on. We head to the bottom of the 9th inning in this one with the Cubs leading by a score of 5-3. Rod Beck, the shooter, in for the Cubs. We will be back with game totals, finals, and highlights after this. And just like that, friends, this game has come to an end. The Chicago Cubs storm back in dramatic fashion to win this one by a score of 5-3. Beck closes the game out. He pitches the scoreless 9th inning. He did walk 1, struck out 2, I'm sorry. Did not surrender a hit. He comes away with the save. Amari Telemaco gets the win in relief. But the story in this game is the pinch hit home run off the bat of Jose Hernandez in the 8th inning that put the Cubs ahead for good. Sammy Sosa in this game was 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts, a game he would like to soon forget. However, on the season, he is 70 for 210, which comes out to a .333 average. He's got 21 home runs, 47 runs, 54 RBIs, and 8 stolen bases. The Cubs move on the season to 23-27. And that will do it for game number 50 of the Sammy Sosa 1998 replay. Stay tuned tonight as we come back with game number 51 of the Sammy Sosa replay 1998. So long now.